Okay, I made it. Made it barely. What is up, everyone? I had some new, changed it up a little bit. Changed the screen up a little bit. Hopefully still got all my stuff going. But tonight, the stream is for you guys. You guys think I'm talking about ARCADE1Up being pathetic. Oh. Gotta turn this off in the back. So let's get started. I'm talking about the community. You guys are pathetic. The creators, the people who watch this crap. Pathetic. Yo, what is up? What is up, Glenn? ARCADE1Up. I got so much to talk about, guys. We have your gaming life is wasted. We have VR is so popular. My next video, Atgames epic fail. Wonderland twin shills activate. A weird Mike B clip. Yo from Australia. And now that RGT said it, I guess we're ready. Now that RGT said it. All right. Guys, I don't know how to say this to you guys. Well, first, let me address the trolls, guys. I got to address the trolls with something. Every time I do a video like this, I get called out. All you do is one-up. All you do is one-up material. Somebody said 90% of my videos are one-up. You know, all you do is one-up. Listen, you one-up fanboys. The reason, and I'm not talking to some of the people in here, but the reason you only see my ARCADE1Up videos is because that's all you guys have in your algorithm. Is somebody does an ARCADE1Up video and it's, oh, look at Rex only does an because that's all you get of mine. You don't see the good stuff that I make. You don't see the hard videos that I make. You don't see the videos that none of these other content creators who are one-up fanboys and shills can make, because they don't make that type of content. All they do is make news content and one-up content, and it's been so bad that they had to go back to the well of one-up. Mike B had to go back to the well of one-up because he couldn't get any views on this other stuff. And he goes, well, I got to go back to the well and I got to do a rehash video. So for all you shills who say, oh, I don't do anything. I don't do any other content. And then I got to argue with them in the comments, and then they shut up. They go, oh, I guess he's right. Because look, what is this? Like, look, I just did a video here about a crazy glitch that we broke a world record on a game. Nobody, I don't care that nobody watches that. I don't care. But all these guys care about is who's going to watch their videos and how many views and clicks it's going to get. It's pathetic. Can it be done? Here's one. Here's a Pac-Man video. Here, I mean, first looks, Mega Player, new arcade announced. You tell me how much. Where is the arcade one? Oh, there's one. I did a new venture. See that new venture of ARCADE1Up? That was my last video. You know, that was I don't even know 2 months ago. And remember how mad all the shills got? They were so mad that I broke that story and I got 5,000 views on a one-up video. Like, they were like, oh my God, I can't believe. There's a Zoltar video. Licenses are worthless. There's a Pac-Man I beat in 5 days. These are all videos that when you trolls come in here and say, oh, you only do one-up and you make fun of one-up. These are all videos that none of the people that you watch could do. None of them could do this stuff, okay? Not one of them. Why? Because they don't play games, number one, okay? And number two, they are wasting your life away. It's all about the home arcade news. These creators are wasting your gaming life. You only have so much time to game, and you shills and fanboys are wasting your lives watching hours upon hours of nonsense, of ARCADE1Up nonsense, of Wonderland Pinball nonsense. You're wasting your gaming lives. Okay, it's pathetic. What you're watching is pathetic. Okay, the creators are pathetic, and if you're sitting there watching them for hours upon hours instead of doing anything else, you're just as pathetic. I'm sorry. I guess we'll talk about this. I mean, everybody up in arms. Who cares anymore? You know, guys, who cares? Ah, all right. Where do we go? Where do we go? Number 2, right? I explained enough about your gaming life wasted. You're wasting hours watching these guys rehash. I guess we'll skip ahead to a little bit, okay? Well, because it's kind of on the same subject, okay? Let's skip ahead to this. This is what you're wasting your life doing, okay? You are wasting your life watching this stuff, okay? This is a Mike B video, Arcade Roadmap 2025, the year of the reruns. This is what he does, the year of the reruns. Do you know the year of the reruns? Here, let me flash back for you. The year of the reruns. Look, 2023 was the year of the reruns. 2024 was the year of the I'm sorry, they called it rehashes at that time. They called it rehashes. Remember the year of the rehash, 2023 year of rehash, 2024. You could go scroll through all these. All the shills were on the narrative of rehash. They were all on it. It's a rehash. It's a rehash. But who started it? Freaking Your Average Gamer started it back in the day, 2 years ago. This is what Mike B can come up with. This is what you can come up with in 2025. Why? Because you had to go back to the well, because all you care about is views. You're wasting people's time. You're wasting their life. And I'm doing this stream to protect the viewers. You guys got to stop it. You got to get out of there. It's true, Brad. It's true. The year of the rehash. They all did it. Bill did it. Corner King. All these guys did the year of the rehash of 2024, 22. Mike B did it 10 times. Instead of the reruns, he called it rehash last time. It's pathetic that these guys can't be original. They can't do anything. All right. Let's go back. We do have a couple of just a bizarre Mike B video. If you're just joining, something he said, just bizarre. We'll get to that. Yeah, I've saved you how many hours of your life where you can watch a movie, Mike, or you could watch something else. You know, that's what they will do solely to make views and review it. We'll get to all this stuff where these guys, their motives of all this stuff, and the Wonderland twin shill brothers, you know, activate. We'll get to all that. But first, let's talk about VR, guys. How VR is the greatest thing now. VR is the best. Now, if you're not familiar with why I say that, because of course, all the same shills, the same community wanted to control the narrative that VR is now the most popular thing in the 3/4 scale arcade community. They bring on Brooklyn Menace, who is a true VR gamer, onto their shows because they need somebody to talk about VR because they don't know how. They don't know anything about it. They just got their VRs for free, like Mike B and P-Dubs and all these guys. They got their VRs for free. They need to do VR content, so they use Brooklyn Menace for content. That's right, Brooklyn. They're using you, okay? They're using you to go on their shows to promote their stuff. There's a shameless plug. There you go. At least you're playing games, you know? They're using Brooklyn Menace to come on his show and basically carry a show in VR content so they can act like they like VR, okay? Say it's the greatest thing. Say that so many people in the 3/4 community scale love VR. We all love VR, right? Brooklyn goes on this show, on that show, and we're VR this, VR's great, right? Brooklyn's doing streams. He gets 3 to 5 people on his stream when he does VR content. Not even the people that invited him on the stream go and watch him. Nobody cares about VR in the 3/4 scale community, but they're going to use you, Brooklyn, to have content for their channel. And act like, oh, we love VR, Brooklyn. Come on our channel. They don't love it, Brooklyn. They don't care about it. What don't you guys understand about this? Yeah, it's true. They all used you, Brooklyn. They don't care. They don't play VR. They've had VR for years and never played it. The only reason they're doing it is because they got free ones and they need to make content to make the people who gave them the free one to think that they actually like VR and they're doing content on it. Why can't you guys figure this out? True, it's a real problem. Yeah. True. Real problem. There's many real problems out there. There's many real problems. I'm just trying to help the community here. I'm trying to save them times to focus on other stuff. You can focus on gaming, or you can focus on, much more important stuff. I don't know, people starving, planes crashing. I don't care, whatever it is. Go do some charity work. Go do something. You're not late. You didn't miss anything except you missed the fact that people are faking like they like VR and they used Brooklyn Menace for their show and they think that nobody realizes it. But okay. I prefer to live in the real world. Hey, I got a VR headset. I'm not a big fan of it. Okay, next topic. We're blowing through these because I don't want to waste time. I don't even know what my next topic was. Oh, my next video. Okay. So my next video, just giving you a brief, I do this last video. I showed you guys this, I do these videos over here. I don't care if anybody watches them. You'll never see a shill do a video where they know that nobody's going to watch it unless they get paid to do it, like their VR pinballs or their Atgames, or they have to shill something that they got for free. That's the only way they do something that their motivation is free stuff and views. There's just no gaming personality where they would ever do something like a video here where all we did was play Kill All Zombies and expose a crazy glitch in the game to get a world record. They wouldn't. And guess what? I don't care if you guys watch it. I really don't. I know it's fun and it was good. Me and my buddy had a blast doing it. That's all that matters. But you guys will never figure that out. The shill boys will never figure it out. All right. My next video is actually going to be a video. Do you guys ever see Jerry Maguire? You ever see Jerry Maguire? What was my whatever restore videos, all that stuff. I got so many stuff. I just don't have time to do the editing and the video thing. I don't really care. I'm playing more games than I want to do videos and stuff. But getting back to my next video, or one of my next videos, you see Jerry Maguire, what he wrote, like that, I don't know what they called it. Maybe somebody knows the exact thing. It was like the things people think but don't say. And he wrote that, Show Me the Money. He wrote that essay. And it got him in trouble because of what he said, even though what he said was legitimate and true. I'm going to do a video like that. And it's going to be, you people killed the gaming industry, or you people killed video gaming. That's going to be basically the title. And I'm going to list a bunch of people who killed video gaming, who ruined it. It's going to be, you ruined video gaming. It was a memorandum. Didn't they call it something, though? It was like a mission statement. But he called it like, I forget what he called it. If somebody knows the technical term of that Jerry Maguire paper he wrote. Yeah, of course. It's a fun game. Me and Chase played it many times. We played it right after. So anyway, it'll be you people ruin, and some of you will know but some of you won't know who I'm talking about. You'll be like, oh, you put that guy in there. He ruined it. How? And each one of them has ruined it in a certain way. A different way. Each one of them has ruined it. Green Sammy's finally here. So you're going to see this person ruined it for this way. This person ruined it for that. And it's more to have an awakening of what has happened in the gaming industry. Basically, people just not playing games and caring anymore about video games. They just care about other stuff, and not necessarily just care about YouTube and YouTube views. Yes, everybody in the 3/4 community, that's all they care about. That. I mean, it's so evident. The year of the rehash. Year of the rehash. The last 3 years have been the year of the rehash, you idiots. You're just so unoriginal and you can't find content. You have to do the same crap over and over again. Ugh. All right. Topic 4. What is topic 4? Is it Wonderland crap? Oh, is it epic epic fail by Atgames? If we skip ahead to epic fail by Atgames, let's just talk about Atgames for literally 1 minute. I just got to talk about this. I know I've seen Papa Brad in here. If you're ever in Vegas, 100%, buddy, 100%. 100%. Kev doesn't, but I have no problem with that. So Atgames, if you guys don't follow Atgames is just, it's a disaster right now. And I'm calling out Papa Brad. I'm calling out all the influencers. I'm calling you all out. It's time that you guys started saying this stuff. Okay. There is a video, and let me see if I can find it, by Video Game Vegas. Let me bring it up real quick because he deserves a plug. he definitely deserves a plug for this, where he just goes over what has been going on with this Atgames stuff. And if you are any Atgames person who has anything, you need to watch.
Truth is, behind closed
this
doors,
video.
The P word became my secret sin at age 10.
He didn't have ads on it. Skip it.
Signed into their
But
4KPs.
he goes over these nasty problems with offline and online and
From
how
hard hats to steel-toed boots.
all these fucking ads, man. Jeez. Sorry for the language, but it's eye-opening. Here, he said it right here. He said it right here. You got to give credit where credit is due, you know? And he is an Atgames fan. He originally liked Atgames. He originally, was excited for it.
Here's what happened to me.
But he's fair. But he goes over
some time ago.
the whole issues with it and goes over everything. And there's more to it too that he goes over with, that he doesn't even explain, which is it kind of explains the killing of OTG and the coin ops and all that stuff. But it's bad what's going on. Yeah. And you guys got to, where is, Mike B, he's still in the influencer group. Where's his video? Where's Evil Genius video on all this crap that's going wrong, right? Papa Brad, where's your video? Let's go. Start telling people the truth. This is what happens when you align with crappy companies, okay? I don't mind if you shill stuff. I know if you like it and you play it, but you got to take the good with the bad. The good is they give you free crap, right? And you take it. You take those free games and that free info because you want to take it and you want to shill it up, okay? And I'm using you generically for all you influencers in that group. Rascal, you work for Atgames, okay? You have to take the good with the bad. Your company is crap right now. It's garbage, okay? And somebody needs to say it. And you guys are all affiliated with this crap company. End of story. Everybody out there is thinking it. You're all thinking it. You all know it. OTG is broken. That's what it was. The things we think and do not say. The Jerry Maguire thing. So take the good with the bad. I'm ripping on you guys because you're hiding behind the curtain of, what was that? Xantar and I don't know what other games they got now. Black Knight or I don't know what game. I can't remember the last one. If somebody was going to say, yeah, go F you or go big, right? We'll talk a little bit about Glenn's stuff tonight, just a little bit because I have to make a point using his product. But take the good with the bad. You guys know Atgames is garbage right now. They're falling apart. The company is falling apart. Okay. Let's go to Wonderland. So take the good with the bad. If you guys are influencer shills, right? It's just sad. Sad. You signed up for it. You're going to take the abuse when it comes. When that company is crap, then you're going to take the abuse. Okay. Wonderland Pinball. All right, these guys started finally fixing some of their stuff. Here we go. Oh, of course, there's God bless you. Commercial here. Wonderland Pinball starting to fix things. Okay. This guy does a whole video on it.
Keep in mind, this is still a prototype. We're still looking at.
Let me open it up.
Making
still a prototype, blah, blah, blah. It's Wonderland Pinball.
Probably 85 to 90% what the deco look like.
Biggie's a shill now. $1,000 Wonderland Pinball. Okay, it's $1,000 plus shipping, plus tax. You're going to be paying over $1,200 probably for it, Biggie. Okay. Now, I don't care if you want to shill this game. I really don't. If you think this is cool, that's great. Okay. To me, I'll tell you what I think.
So we're working on that. Note that
I think it's another Zizzle. I think it's not fun. I think it's a waste of money for you. I think about all the things. Think about all the things that these guys have sold you on that are just sitting collecting dust, whether it's all the ARCADE1Ups, whether it's an infinity table, whether it's a Vegas machine, slot machine, whether it's a claw arm, whether it's a Atgames Go or Atgames whatever, the tabletops, whether it doesn't even matter, whether it's Atgames HD and now they have the 4K, whether with all this stuff, and probably Atgames isn't the best pinball, isn't the best one to use an example because it's probably the only one that people play, the Atgames pinball.
go.
But the amount of garbage that these guys have sold you over the years is just collecting dust. And here's another thing that these guys want to shill for you. Okay. And you can go through. He actually plays it a little bit. The ball's flying around way too fast. It's a small ball. I really don't care. There's 4 shots. He shoots the same shot over and over. Look, you can see the same shot over and over. There's one on the left. How is this going to be fun? Okay.
Still mid-March.
I don't know.
Probably a Tuesday start.
I don't know, guys. You tell me how this is going to be fun. But here's the funny thing about it. Okay. Here's the funny thing. I have a where are they now? That's what I think. Save your money for a decent pinball. I just don't get it, guys. You're gonna buy this pinball and it's gonna sit there. You're gonna play it for 2 days and you're gonna be like, wow, this is boring. There's 4 shots and you know, maybe the code can save it, but I just don't see it. You know, I don't like the theme. I don't like even anything about it. The art's meh. The shots are meh. It's a zizzle. Yes, it's $1,000. I get it. And all you guys want to price it within your range. So you want to get it, go get it. It's up to you. I know Kev wants it. Kev, go get it. Be part of the Kickstarter. Here's my problem. You're going to put your money down. You still haven't seen any of the code. You haven't seen how it sounds, how it works. You haven't seen anything. Theme's generic. I mean, I don't care about Alice in Wonderland. This is the one you want to spend $1,000 on. I get $1,200. I mean, I'd rather get an Atgames 4K. And remember the 1UP guys create. Well, this is where are we now? Do you guys remember this? Me and Kev were talking about this. Do you remember this? The shuffle golf? Wait, here we go. Here's a P-Dubs video on it.
Now, this is a Kickstarter. Now, again, this is by
you remember these guys shilling the it's the same guy.
Design a lot of ARCADE1Up products, as well as not only do they design some of the arcade machines and all that, but they're the big ones who designed the Infinity Game
it's
Table,
the same
right? The Infinity Game Table, Infinity
golf,
Game
remember?
Board.
They're shilling
So now they got this
golf.
shuffle golf game coming out. They already have 7 backers. This thing went live literally
it's
like
hilarious.
20 minutes ago, and they already got 7
the same
backers.
Guy.
So.
Oh, for the love of God. The same. And what happened to it? It's canceled now. Look, canceled. And they got 32,000 and canceled it. They only wanted 25 and it got canceled. I think because they got sued or something. Who knows? Campaign cancellation. It got canceled. Yeah, I'd buy an older pin versus this. I'd save my money, get a pin for a couple thousand, even if it's old and it just, you know, I mean, it'd be better than the Wonderland. I mean, I just don't see. Here's the problem, guys. Okay, this is why the whole community has become so pathetic. And we'll talk about the 1UP MK for a second if you want to. But do you guys finally now realize why they're shilling the Wonderland Pinball? Why the Wonderland twins activate the Wonderland twins, the Wonderland shill twins activate did a video where they interviewed the guy who's running this again. Okay, do you not understand why? Are they shilling this? Because they're in bed with the guy, because they're in the influencer group, because they hope to get something free. That's all these guys do. It was like, all right, Mike B, we got him. We're going to do an interview. Wonderland shill twins activate. Shape into shill boy. Yes, shape into a kiss ass. You know, let's do it. I mean, that's the only reason these guys do it. How do you guys not know this? That's the only reason they're so hyped about this game. They've done 5 videos on a Wonderland. I don't care if you talk about Wonderland. I don't care. Okay. Kerry Hardy talked about it, but he didn't do 7 videos and interview the guy when he doesn't like it. He knows it's garbage. He knows it's crap. These guys have, Mike B has a Godzilla that he doesn't play. You think he wants next to his Godzilla a Wonderland fucking zizzle next to it? Do you think that he's going to play that thing when it's sitting next to his Godzilla? You think P-Dubs is going to put that Wonderland right next to his Venom and his Labyrinth and his Mario pin and go, you know what? Today, I have all these pins that I can play, but I'm going to choose the Wonderland because that one looks so fun. These guys wouldn't think a second minute about that thing. They wouldn't even, if they weren't in bed with this guy and on the influencer group, they would give it one video and move on because they don't even care about it. Yeah, I'm sure they have. You're probably, they want you in the influencer group. All the other guys are in it doing the 72 videos. And thank God it gets them a couple thousand views, right? Or they wouldn't do it at all. They just wouldn't do it, you know? I mean, think of all, there's a million arcade companies. There's Creative Arcades, there's Dream Arcades, there's Rec Room Masters, there's Game Room Solutions, there's the Arcade Guys. There's all these companies that do arcade new stuff every day. Game Room Solutions is making light guns and all this stuff every day. Do you see these shilling their product? Do you? No. You know why? Because they're not in bed with him. If they were in bed with the Game Room Solutions guys, they'd be doing videos on it, saying how great it is, and they'd change the narrative so you like it. That's why. Mario Pinball. No, Zizzle is the Zizzle 2.0 Wonderland is not more fun than the Mario Pinball. It definitely looks fine. I mean, did you think it played fine, though? Do we have enough to think it plays fine? The ball was zipping around the same ramp over and over. It's a tiny ball. I don't know. I mean, I just don't want to spend $500. Yeah, I'd probably buy it, or I'd say it's okay for $500, but I'm not spending $1,000 plus shipping and tax on this thing. When you got to remember, this is a Kickstarter. They have no history. The guy said he doesn't know pinball. The guy has nothing. He doesn't know anything about pinball. You don't know what happens when it breaks. They're talking about 30-day warranty, 90-day warranty. You know, these things break, okay? And once this Kickstarter and this company and it breaks, what happens? What are you going to do? What happens when the code, something glitchy in the code happens, 6 months after you have it? Paradise says it's more fun than the Mario. All right, maybe it is. Maybe you got a winner here. Maybe. I mean, it's a hard pass for me. It's a hard pass for most people. I'm not going to spend my time playing that. What are you going to do, Carrie? You're going to put it in between your other 7 pinballs and say, yeah, I'm going to play this today because this is going to be more fun than playing my Jaws or, whatever else, your Godzilla, What if they can't, though? Because the second gameplay did the same thing. I'm not saying they can't, but what if they ordered the wrong coils with the wrong power and they're not adjustable like a Stern is? And they got to go back to the drawing board and get all new coils and probably not adjustable. It's probably one power and that's it, Yeah, I think this is accurate. I think this is fair. 1K over 1K, meh. You're going to get tired of it after 2 minutes. You're going to get tired of it. But the whole point again is, guys, you're getting influenced. You're getting influenced by people who are in bed with this company, and they're not even disclosing it. Their first 3, 4, 5 videos that they did where they were talking about it, they're not even disclosing that they have a relationship. But now because they interviewed the guy on their own channel, So now I mean, it's just buyer beware, man. You haven't seen anything, and then they're gonna say, "Oh, well, you get this if you get a better price if you do the Kickstarter." Okay, remember this Kickstarter, guys. Remember what happened with this Kickstarter. Yeah, the shuffle, good old shuffle golf. This guy has, I don't know, doesn't have much to go with in terms of history. Yeah, maybe if they make another one. I mean, this could be ARCADE1Up 2.0 for pinball. This could be like ARCADE1Up of pinball. They'll get some sort of artwork license and they try and mirror the game as close as possible, I mean, and then the shills will be like, I want an attack from Mars. I want this. I wonder if they'll do a Godzilla. What's next for Wonderland? I mean, that's the video. Once this comes out, what's next for Wonderland Pinball? That's coming, and they don't even care about it. All right. Should we move on? Should we move on to this weird Mike B clip? Are we done with Wonderland Twin Shills Activate? My stream's telling me it's a good time to insert ads. I'm not inserting ads in the middle of a stream. You guys got to stop that. Oh, let me go back to make one point. And I hate to use Glenn as a point. And I tell you about this point of all they do is content that will, one, get them views, or two, they have proprietary info, or free stuff, or in part of the influencer group. And here is the best example that people forget. Here is, yeah, they're using the ARCADE1Up formula. Here is the best example. I was in Wonderland too. Here's the best example. And this goes back into history. Is you remember when I had to do a stream calling these guys out. And what did I call them out for? I called them out for not covering any of Glenn's products. And that's Glenn's Rexershow. I called them out. I said, I can't believe you guys will John D will make a tweet and you'll go do a video for 3 hours about it, about some meaningless tweet, or ARCADE1Up will put out a sale and you'll go right to the computer and do a video and get all excited, and John D will leak stuff to you and you'll all do that and you'll all do Atgames. But Glenn puts out the Build-A-Cade. You don't do anything on it. Then Glenn put out the Ikari Warrior stick. Weeks went by. They didn't do a damn thing on it. They didn't even mention it. Why? Because one, they didn't get it for free, and two, they didn't have the inside info first. Now, Glenn is smart, and he's playing the game with them. He's like, okay, I will give you some unique information, and you can now leak it before, so it's interesting to people. I will go on your show and leak information. That's the only way, the reason these guys do this now, right? If it was Glenn just doing it and putting it out there on his own channel, and then he does it and does the price and does everything, and then they wouldn't even cover it. They wouldn't even cover it. But now that Glenn's smart and he's playing the game with them, and he's like, here, let me feed you some information. Let me give you some pictures before you can go do it. Now they do it and they get views. This is so true. And they know it. And I showed you that they know it because they didn't do it for any of his previous products. They wouldn't even cover it. And then I called them out on it weeks after the products come out. And they were like, oh, Glenn's coming on our show now. He was on our show. What are you talking about, Rex? Glenn's here. Look he's coming on. We got him scheduled. Yeah. After I called you out on it, then you go, yeah, we're buying it. We have the product and Glenn's going to, yeah. You guys are all, you're all pathetic YouTube wretches. Use them, Glenn. He finally figured it out. Use those shills, Glenn, to your advantage. And I hate to call them out. I know these guys are all everybody's friends and all that. But, you know, the truth hurts. We're saying what people think but aren't saying. That's what we say on the Rexershow Unplugged. This is exactly right. Next time you see him doing Wonderland Pinball, just remember, Wonderland Twin Shills, activate. Stringer Films, where you been? Thank you very much for the $2. ARCADE1Up going out of business sale. Yes, sir. What do we have for? We gotta have something. Should we bring back Weeby? Who wants Weeby? I gotta tell you something about Weeby, by the way. Oh, come on. We gotta connect. Refresh that. Oh, come on. There we go. Where's Weeby? Let's bring them up. We got to have some sort. We'll do. Yeah. What do you know about ARCADE1Up? Do you know anything about them?
I don't know anything about them.
Stringer, he makes an appearance once in a while. He pops in. He's got to make his cameo. We don't know anything about what. Weeby was in a movie, man. Back in Action. He's in that movie. You gotta Back in Action on Netflix with I forget who is in it again. Cameron Diaz is back. I gotta talk about D-Love. We'll talk about D-Love before we get to the Mike B. Weird clip. Okay, I'll talk about D-Love. You gotta be able to laugh about yourself. Yeah, we do. Me and Kev make fun of us all the time. I make fun of Kev all the time about who do you look like again? The guy from you were just talking about making fun of Kev. Me and him. Rick Moranis, you know? Love it. Well, okay. So I tell the Mike B or the D-Love story. I'll tell the D-Love story. So Kev does a video. Let me give Kev a plug. Jeez, Kev. I got to give you a plug. He does a video on incredible technologies. This is great because this is a lesson to you about not writing comments before the video is over and before you watch it. Okay. All right. This, wait a second. This isn't it. It was about incredible technologies. Here, I think this is it right here. Let me bring it up. The guy, of course. Okay, Kev is not monetized, and I still have to get through his ads because they put ads on his videos. It's sad. He does a video on the arcade collection.
Golden Tee released a portable version.
Golden
Tee.
Yes, Kev.
And they shrunk down the cabinet into a size of a little suitcase that you can carry
And
around.
and D-Love makes a comment on the video calling Kev an incredible technology shill. He's mad at him because you're a shill, Kev. You're a shill.
Little suitcase.
He thankfully canceled my. I can't believe you don't want that, Stringer. I can't believe you don't want this one that's coming out.
Before I get the
he calls him out. He goes, "Oh, look at the incredible technology shill."
looks like.
Me and Kev are laughing. We're like, "What are you talking about?" Kev's a shill for incredible technologies. Well, Kev, what have you gotten for free for them? What information have they shared with you that you are a content creator for them, an influencer? What have you gotten for free at all from them? Who do you know at Incredible? I mean, I know you're friends with all of them, right, Kev? Nothing. Do you understand, D-Love, what a shill is? Where they get their motivation from? He's got nothing, and if you would have watched the video, he said, don't buy it. He said, this is too much money for it. He says, I don't like this deal. He's like, it's not good. And this guy, D-Love, comes in calling him an incredible technology shill. Oh, for the love of God, D-Love, you're on a show every Friday with the two biggest shills in the world. And you have the audacity to call out Kevgret for being a shill for incredible technologies, and you got the Wonderland twin shills activate right next to you. Oh, every Friday. VR shills, New Wave Toys shill, every single product, Zen table, pinball table shills, every single thing they are influencers on. Atgames, Wonderland, name the company. If they can be an influencer in a group, they will shill it, and that's where they're at. Oh, D-Love, that was a good one, man. You made us laugh. Did he not make us laugh, Kev? I don't think we couldn't even talk on the phone. We were laughing at how funny that was. All right. Weird Mike B video. Let's get to it. Somebody told me this, okay? And the only reason I'm showing it is because other people have said this long ago. And they said this about Mike. And it's bizarre to me. Some of you guys will be like, that's just a guy being a guy, you know? And no, this isn't normal. And if you know what I'm talking about, because other people have said this, if you like something, you're a shill no matter what. Yeah, you're just a shill if you like it. You know, how many times I have to explain about shilling? You know, shilling is doing 5 videos on Wonderland Pinball and inviting the guy on to hype it up in hopes that you get a free Wonderland Pinball. Or Atgames, which these guys did. Evil Genius and Mike B. Let me see. Is it this one? No, it's this one. He says something really weird in the middle of this video. Let's just play it. And then we can talk about it.
Who the fuck is this company marketing to? Who do they think are buying these products? Now, in their defense, I have seen on Instagram, like I follow a lot of models and stuff on Instagram because I'm a guy and I like looking at good-looking girls. And some of these streamer girls,
what?
Who do they think are buying these products?
What?
Now, in their defense, I have seen on Instagram, like I follow a lot of models and stuff on Instagram because I'm a guy and I like looking at good-looking girls. And some of these streamer girls actually do buy these cabs.
What? Some of these streamer girls buy these guys. What are you doing? If you follow Mike B on Instagram, his Instagram is flooded with him following these women. He calls them models. You know, they're all models, guys. You're a married man, a 40-plus-year-old with kids. What do you do? Why would you even volunteer that information? Oh, yeah, it's bad. His content is awful at this time. Awful. What is he did you hear that? Was that weird that he, but the point is people have said this in the past that he has some weird, I don't know, thing with models on his Instagram and follows them and all this stuff. And then he has this in the middle of this video, he goes and volunteers that he follows a bunch of models because he likes, great, Mike. We, you know, you like looking at women. Instagram following is the only place that you can look at women. Is that your excuse? You don't need to follow them all to look at them, you know? Oh yeah, because if his wife saw that, she'd be like, what the, how many women, if his wife saw his Instagram, maybe they got an open relationship. I don't know how it works, but it's just definitely not the norm. Definitely not the norm where a married relationship and you're following all these models. But I wouldn't even do it just to respect my wife. Like, why would I even, you know, this is just a life lesson. If you're married, guys, and you have a long marriage, respect your wife and don't do it, you know? Yes, these models love remember that one meme where it was, I wish I had that meme. It was Leonardo DiCaprio in bed with this woman, and it was a movie scene. And the woman goes to Leonardo. She's like, yeah, I have, you know, billions in these bank accounts. I speak 6 languages and I'm the ambassador to, you know, the United States. And then Leonardo's got his arm around, and the next skit is, he's like, yeah, I own 21-ups. It's so funny. It's like a big brag. Like, she's like, I speak 7 languages. I'm the ambassador to United States and have billions of dollars. And then the next clip is him going, I own 21-ups. Yeah. Well, if you guys don't get the motivation behind these people and what they're doing, I feel sorry for you. All right. What was the last thing? We didn't even get to the ARCADE1Up. I don't even need to show it. Okay. RGT jumps on the view train. He's got to get his views. He sees that Mike B finally got some views because they're rehashing ARCADE1Up. RGT says, I'm lazy. I don't do videos that have any work in them. So let me talk about ARCADE1Up being done when I did the exact same video 6 months ago when I said they were done because Kevgret told me they were done. There might have even been a year. No, it's almost a year now where that was. He did the video a year ago saying they're done. Let me fill you in on something, guys. ARCADE1Up has been done for 2 years, okay? They're just telling you it's done and wasting your time and your life when you could be playing games and accomplishing stuff. But instead, you're watching them talk about rehash and about ARCADE1Up being done for the 20th time in the past year. Public service announcement. ARCADE1Ups will not attract women. Thank you, Stringer, for the $2. Yes. Let's give him a little tomato.
Thanks for the super chat. I don't even know what a super chat is.
Yeah, he does. RGT admits he's lazy. He doesn't. Why wouldn't he? Just say, yeah, I don't do any content. I don't do any content. All of it's true. All of it's true. So he just like, I can do an arcade. And I love the fact that RGT like steals their thunder. Like he said, Mike B did this. And he plugs like James Hates Everything just for shits and giggles. Like he doesn't even plug Mike B. He plays James Hates Everything. Some small YouTuber. Oh, this is great. Oh, the Tech Buzz is here. They turned on OneUp after all these years. You know what's funny though, Tech Buzz, is they turned on him right after John left, really. And then they couldn't get in with, the new group. That's when they really turned on him and things were like, oh, bad. Once they stopped getting the information, once there was no more influencer group, they turned on him. Oh, it's so hilarious. Oh, yeah. New iArcade's out of business. OneUp's following shortly behind. But now that RGT, okay, so I said I talk about, this is what's funny too, guys, is they're doing manifest again, looking at manifest and finding these leaks, and oh my God, you guys are wasting your time. You content creator OneUp shills, you're wasting your life away with this stuff. Go do something productive with your lives. It's embarrassing. It's pathetic. That's the message of this video. It's pathetic that you're wasting your time with ARCADE1Up at this time. With this new Mortal Kombat, and let's do it. It's not an XL. Oh. It's the right. It's like, oh my God, 1UP's now done. Like they're so dependent on this. Like there's other stuff out there, guys. You're wasting your gaming life. Go find something else to do with it. I don't care if it's VR or modern gaming or pinball. You guys are all wasting your life following this stuff. All right. It's literally the worst content in the community. They're by far the worst content. And these people come on my show, my comments, and say, all you do is talk about 1UP and this and that. I'm like, okay, obviously you don't follow my content. You don't watch anything I do, because if you did, you might learn something and find some stuff interesting. Play some games. Do something with your life other than watching these fools, and these fools do something with your life that's more productive than these stupid ARCADE1Up videos. I'm trying to help you. It's been 5 years and you guys are wasting your life away. They're wasting it away. While Kev and I are playing Silver Strike and trying to accomplish goals, and I'm making world records on Kill All Zombies, and I'm doing that stuff, these guys are wasting their life away for views and clicks and being part of something. And I feel bad that the content creators are doing this to you guys, because it's been a waste of your life for probably 3 years. The first 2 years was fun. After that, not so much. Oh, that's a good question. I don't think it'll do that good. I think the shills will get it to get off the ground. Thank you, by the way, Twisted Chris. Let me give you a little.
Thanks for the super chat. I don't even know what a super chat is.
I do think it'll be okay. I think it'll do okay it'll make the Kickstarter and get produced, and then people will get it. Okay. I think people will initially see, do their reviews and hype it up because they wanted, it's just like 1UP, right? And then 3 days later, they'll be like, God, this is boring, but I'm not going to tell anybody. And then same as everybody else, you'll get the comments in the chat, the Reddits and the other things saying, I played it. It's not fun. It's boring after a while. That's what I think will happen. Now, I said it's dependent on the code. Maybe the code can somehow save it, but I really don't think so. There's only like 4 shots in the game. So it's going to be really, really hard, right? Twisted Chris plays the games. He's got to work on that curve, though. He throws a straight ball on Silver Strike. He was playing Power Putt the other day. He doesn't care. He's just playing games, but all you other guys just care about getting stuff for free and only doing streams. It's pathetic. We're all pathetic. Yes, people in this was thousands of out, right? This is what I'm saying. I mean, it can't, like, this is fun to me, talking to you guys and telling you my points and my points of view, but my motives are because it's fun to me and that I'm trying to get some information out to you and have you guys have a sound thought and not have just these shills controlling the narrative and you guys all going, oh my God, is there anybody that speaks for the people? Yes, that's why I do it. Would I rather be playing my Donkey Kong? Yes. Or my Foo Fighters? Yes, probably. But I enjoy I got to mix it up a little bit. I actually have a bad back, so I haven't been able to play my Donkey Kong because it's hard for me to sit on the stool. So I haven't been playing that, which kind of sucks really bad. But, yeah, I mean, think about your life, Pat. I mean, it's been 5 years, guys. This is like real talk. It's been this long, 5-6 years since 1UP, started. It's a long time to be wasting, doing more 1UP videos. Like, move on to anything else. Like change it up. Like, do something. And it's like, yeah, VR. You guys say you love VR, then do it. Try it. You say you love virtual pinball and Atgames, and then do it. Try it. Try something new. Yeah, I might have to. Oh man, it's really sad that I can't play because it's hard for me to sit for 2 hours straight. Now I have a nice chair right here. That's an ergonomic chair, so it's pushing in my back and it feels fine. But all right. Oh, leave a thumbs up, guys. Come on, you know, and go and you know what? You want to see a good video? Go watch my last video. Go watch us beat a world record and this glitch that we found that nobody else would have discovered. Right? It's dead. Dead. It's over. Oh, and by the way, I hope they come out with like something new, right? Because then I can say it was dead for 2 years when we first started it. But I hope they come out with like a Daytona tomorrow, and then I can laugh at RGT and Mike B and say, "Oh, hey, I thought it was dead, guys. I thought it was dead. No, it was dead 2 years ago." And maybe, hopefully, they make a comeback so me and Kev can go, "Hey, I thought you guys all said it was dead, man. It's dead." Oh God, thank you, Chris Ford. I appreciate it when people say thanks for the video. I get a bunch of hate here, but this video is for you guys. Set you guys straight. All right, let me end this. I got to get out of here. I got things to do. Leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, leave a thumbs down. I don't care. Good night. All. See you later.